What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to do another feedback session. This is the second session I'll be doing. All my subscribers had a chance to submit their music, which I will be reviewing right now. 1 second. Let me just set everything up. All right, we are live. All right, so welcome everybody. Today, I'm going to be reviewing your beats. Like I said before, all the subscribers and people from Musician Goods on Instagram had a chance to submit their beat, which I will be reviewing right now. For the people who have missed out on this opportunity, I'll be doing this once every month. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and submit your music to stay updated. So without further ado, we're about to get into it. Let's see what we got here. We got a couple of different beats. We got about 15 beats in total, but I'm gonna try and keep it short. So we're gonna get started with the first one right away. This is by a producer named Hertz Beats. And the song is called Promethazine or something. Promethazine. The song is called Promethazine, I think. So let's get into this one. I'm about to set it up. All right. I'll turn up the volume a little bit. All right, that sounds pretty. I like the 808s. I like the melody. I like the mix. This bangs, definitely. This bangs. Yeah, that's dope. All right. I'm gonna try and keep it short because I got a lot of beats to go through. But this was Prom. I'm just calling it Prom. It was Prom by a producer named Hertz Beats. Well, I really like this one. The overall sound, the mix was really good. I don't know if you mixed it yourself or if you let somebody else mix this beat, but it sounded really good. Everything sounded very smooth, a very clear mix. I like the 808s. I like the melody. I like everything about this beat. Basically, it's a very dope beat. So I suggest you keep doing what you do. You're definitely on the right track. Who want to check them out? You can check them out on BeatStars, Hertz Beats with a Z. .beatstars.com. So if you're interested in hearing more or buying some beats by Hertz Beats, go check them out on BeatStars. I'm gonna go to the next one from Gekso Beats. Let's see what this is called. All right, he didn't give it a title, but we're gonna listen to it anyway. Let's go. like this. I like this. Turn it up a little bit. I like the piano. All right. Okay. I just listened to a beat by, I'm sorry, his name is actually Nikos lowercase k. I'm sorry, Nikos, I didn't see your name, I guess. But I just listened to this track. It sounded like a melody. I like how you layer different instruments on top of each other. And I also like the 808s you added. It sounds smooth, slow, but the 808 still adds that bounce to it. And you kept it quite minimal as well, which I like. I like your hi-hat pattern as well. Only thing I could say is maybe you can play a little bit more with EQing certain sounds, like low end out of some instruments. I don't know. It could be just me, but it sounds like there's a little bit too much bass in certain elements. So that's the only thing I can say about this one. But it sounds really good overall. So this was by Nikos lowercase k. Let's see if he added some information. No, he didn't add information, so I'm sorry I cannot give you a shout out, but definitely a dope beat. Let's go to the next one. I have to download this real quick. All right, this one is by a producer named Goopy. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Joopy, something like that. And the track is called Fancy Life. All right. I think I downloaded this. Let's have a listen to this one. Nice. I like this as well. It seems like I'm gonna like everything that people are like. Everything's been good so far. Oh, it's dope. All right, so I just listened to Fancy by a producer named Joopy or Goopy, Joopy or Goopy, either one. But yeah, man, this sounds really good. Sounds really good. It gives me kind of a lo-fi vibe, and it kind of reminds me of like I don't know video games or something. It's a really nice vibe. Like I really like this. The instruments you picked out connect really well. Overall sound is good. The mix sounds good. I like this sound. I don't know what sound this is, but yeah, this is dope. This is dope. So for everyone watching live, you can still submit your beats by going to musiciangoods.com/beat feedback. Fill in the form, subscribe to the channel, and I can still review your beat. But you have to be quick because I'm gonna move on to the next one, and I'm gonna try to keep it short. So this one is Mark Shoutout, and the beat is called "Not All Heroes Wear Capes." So we're gonna check this one out. I'm gonna download it real quick. So you can still submit your beats by going to musiciangoods.com/beat feedback. All right, I'm downloading this one right now by Mark Shoutout. All right, let's have a listen to this one. That bass is crazy.
Mark Shoutout. Mark Shoutout.
It's crazy. I don't know if it's a sample or if you created this yourself, but all right. I'm gonna cut this off. I'm gonna try to keep it short. But I just listened to a beat by Mark Shoutout called "Not All Heroes Wear Capes." This one again, really dope. I've been getting dope beats so far. Only dope beats so far. Uh, I don't know if it was a sample that you used or if you created this yourself, but it sounds really dope. Only thing I can say is your mix can be a little bit better. It feels like the bass and the kick are kind of clashing, so you should try and separate those a little bit better in the mix. But other than that, overall, it sounds really good. I like your drum pattern, I like your drum sounds, I like everything that you used. Everything just sounds well together. So keep doing what you do. This is a really dope beat by Mark Shoutout. So I'm gonna go to the next one. You can still submit your beats. If you go to Musician Goods on Instagram, there's a link. If you click on the link, you can send your beats and I will review them live. Just got another submission. I see. Okay, so I'm gonna submit. Okay, I'm gonna review that later. You can still send your beats. by going to musiciangoods.com/beat feedback. So your beats live on YouTube right now. Send your beats. And if I have the time left, I will review your beat as well. So I'm gonna go to the next one right now. This is by a producer named NDRW, and the track is called "In the Abyss." All right, I'm gonna download this one real quick. Yes. So far, only good beats. I haven't heard anything that I don't like so far. So this is really dope. You guys are making some crazy beats. All right, let's go to this one from NDRW, "In the Abyss." Ooh, I like this already. This is good. This is really good. I like this one as well. So far, only good beats. So I just listened to a beat by, let's see, NDRW called "In the Abyss," and I really like this one. You used a sample, and by just listening to this beat, I kind of pick up that you probably used a very small part of a sample, but you still managed to keep it dynamic. You still managed to, add certain things that keep the beat flowing. It doesn't sound boring at all. Like, it doesn't sound like the same thing over and over. So I think that's really dope, and that's something that I struggle with myself as well, especially when sampling. Like, you hear like a very dope piece of a track and you want to sample it, but then there's only a few things you can do with the sample, but you actually managed to keep it interesting. So it's really dope. Not much to say that I don't like about this track. Maybe the clap sample that you've used. I'm not really feeling the clap in the background, but other than that, it's a really, really dope beat. So NDRW, "In the Abyss," I just listened to. For the people watching live, you can still send your beat to, you need to go to musiciangoods.com/beat review. I'm sorry, beat feedback. And you need to fill in the form and subscribe to the channel. And you can still get me to review your beat right now live by sending it. So go to musiciangoods.com/beat feedback, fill in the form, subscribe to the channel, and submit the form, obviously. And I will review your beat. So I'm going to go to the next one. Oh, by the way, NDRW, you can find him on Instagram, prod.ndrw, and on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/PRODNDRW. So if you're interested in hearing more, you can go to one of those. We're going to go to the next one, SK Beats. I'm going to download this real quick. All right, SK Beats. You can follow him on Instagram, ESSKAY Beats. He doesn't have a title for the track, so I'm just gonna play this, see what this is about. If I can open it, actually. Let me see if I can open this. All right. For some reason, I cannot. SK Beats, I'm sorry, I cannot open your track for whatever reason. It doesn't play. So I have to go to the next one. Let's see. No, it doesn't play. Okay. I have to go to the next one. All right. I got a track by a producer named Cary, and the track's called Can't Feel No Better. Gonna download this real quick. See if I got it. See if I can open it.
I can't feel no better.
I've got a little breakdown going. It's dope. All right. All right. So far, so good. I like what I hear. I think the mix can be a little bit better. I think it's a little bit too overpowering. All the sounds together. But I like that you keep changing it. You keep changing it. Creative. You added a lot of different instruments, and you keep changing the beat, as in you keep adding instruments, which I really like. Overall, the melody, it's a bit. I don't know. I don't know if I do like it, but it's a bit repetitive, maybe the main melody. But overall, I think it's a good beat. I think you're on the right track. So I just listened to Cary. I Can't Feel No Better. Definitely a dope beat. Let's see if he added any social media links. Nope, unfortunately not. But yeah, that was a dope beat. For the people who are watching live and want to submit their beat, go to musiciangoods.com/beat feedback. Fill in the form, submit the form, subscribe to the channel, and I will review your beat live as we go. So I'm gonna go to the next one by Young Suave. This one is called Spouting. I'm gonna try and download this real quick. I'm gonna be doing these sessions once a month. So if you miss out today, I can do it next month if you sign up and submit the form. I will review your beats live on my YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe. YouTube.com/Melamain. Subscribe to my channel for other interesting subjects about music, about producing, and a whole bunch of other stuff. and I obviously review my subscribers' beats. So I'm gonna go to Young Suave right now. Let's see if I can do this. All right, got another submission. All right, Young Suave, Spouting. Let's check it out. Okay. Whoa. That's dope. This is really dope. This is really dope. Definitely really dope. Yeah, man, this beat just. All right, for some reason it cut off. I just listened to Young Suave beat called Spouting. Really dope beat. This has got a crazy bounce to it. Like it's very, very addictive to listen to. Man, I don't know if I can't really say much. I really enjoy listening to this one. Young Suave Spouting. You can check him out on SoundCloud. Let me see if I got the link right. Hold on one second. Let's see. Yeah, you can check them out. .com Young Suave, I think. No, SoundCloud.com/Samuel Andre Antonor. The kick, the mix, everything sounded great. So this is definitely something I would enjoy listening to. Let's go to the next one. Another one by Nick Cary called "Bring Me to Life." Everyone trying to submit beats, go to musiciangoods.com/beat feedback, submit the form, subscribe to my channel, and I will review your beat live on the spot right now. So I'm going to go to the next one, another track by Nick Cary. Let's see, this one's called, let's see, do you have a title? Nah, it doesn't have a title, but we're going to check it out anyway. All right, I'm listening to Cary. Nick Cary. Called "Bring Me to Life." Again, a dope beat. Okay, another breakdown. Okay, I like this. Nick Cary. Only thing I can say is it's starting to sound a little bit repetitive, and I think your mix can be a little bit better. So what you could do is try and add more drops to your track, try and add more changes, try and make it a little bit more, keep changing it up a little bit more. But overall, it sounds really good. I think your mix can be a little bit better. You can play with the volume levels a little bit of certain instruments. Yeah, definitely you can do, the mix can be a little bit better. But I like what I hear so far. So definitely keep going. This was Nick Cary. I'm going to go to the next one. This is a beat by Holly called Golden State. All right, I'm going to download this one, have a listen to this one as well. Submit your beats by going to musiciangoods.com/beat feedback if you want your beats to be reviewed. I'm about to go to the next one. I'm downloading it right now. Let's see. I'm going to be doing this once a month, guys. So if you miss out on this opportunity today, if you follow me on social media, on Instagram, Melamain Official, or you can follow Musician Goods on Instagram, you'll be informed when the next feedback session is going to take place. So if you miss out today, don't worry, you can do it the next time. Because I'm going to be doing this once a month. All right, I'm going to go to the next one right now. By Holly or Hollis. Let's go. Oh. Let's go. Yeah. I feel like I'm a little bit biased towards sample beats for some reason, but this is fire. For real. Man. All right, I'm gonna cut it off. I just listened to Hollis, a track called Golden State. This definitely got a crazy bounce to it. I like everything so far that I hear in this track. I think you used the sample. I'm actually pretty sure you used the sample. The way you flipped it is really dope. The drum pattern you used is really dope. I like everything about this track. It's, to me, this is fire. The only thing I could say is maybe you can put a little bit more bass on that 8, because I'm not really hearing the 808 come through. But other than that, man, this is a really dope beat. Definitely keep doing what you do. I'm gonna check if I can share your Instagram as well. All right, on Instagram, HO77IS. Follow Hollis Beats if you want to hear more. I'm gonna go to the next one. Again, you can submit your beats at musiciangoods.com/beat feedback, and I will review your track. I'm getting new tracks as we speak. Let's go to the next one. This one is by Dre Martin, called Reborn. Let's see if I can open it. Yes, I think so. Let's go to the next one. Dre Martin, Reborn. Okay. Okay. It gives me like a horror movie vibe or some shit. Like a scary movie or something. It's like a cinematic feel, kind of. That's dope. Nice. Only dope beats today, guys. Okay. I'm gonna cut this off because we gotta keep it moving. I just listened to a beat by Dre Martin called Reborn. You can follow him on soundcloud.com/Dre Martin official. This track, I liked it a lot. It gives me like a cinematic vibe because of the sounds you use. Like I picture like a scary movie scene or some shit, which is really good. Yeah, I definitely like this one. I like the drum sound you use. The high quality drum sounds. Like the mix sounds good as well. The mix sounds pretty good. It can be a little bit better. Maybe you should use some more EQ on. Let me hear it. Wait. Maybe you can try and get the kick out a little bit more, like make the kick stand out a little bit more in the mix. But that's about the only thing I can say about this one. It was definitely a dope beat by Dre Martin. I'm gonna go to the next one by let's see, Sleeping Panda. All right. Let's see about if I can play this one. You can find him on soundcloud.com/SL33. So no E, but a 3. PN Panda. I'm gonna check out your beat right now. Okay. like the hi-hat pattern so far. Just wait for the drop. Ooh. Like this. This is dope. Nice little breakdown here. I like this synth. I don't know what synth this is, but I like it. Like little synth, like little elements like the synth that he added can add so much more to a beat. Make it sound more interesting, more dynamic. The cymbal. You use a side chain as well, probably. I'm hearing a side chain, I think. Like it fades in and out. I really like this synth, man. This sounds really, really dope. All right. I think that's the end of the track. I just listened to Sleeping Panda, track called No Signal. Again, a really, really dope track. Oh, it's actually a saw wave. Okay, he used a saw wave synth. Again, so far I'm only hearing good quality tracks. Like I like what you guys are sending. This one was definitely, I think, one of my favorites I heard so far. Not much to say. Again, just sounded really good. The mix sounded good. Everything sounded good. I like the synths that you picked, the little things you added to make it sound a little bit more, just to give it that little extra bit, you know. And that's what really makes a difference sometimes in when you're making beats. Just adding little elements that can change the whole beat. So yeah, Sleeping Panda. All right, you're he okay. He's familiar with electronic dance music, so that's probably where he got some of his techniques from. But definitely very dope beat, man. Keep it up. I'm gonna go to the next one from a guy named LL, a producer named LL, and this the track is called Comet. You can find him on SoundCloud, LL1345 /Comet. So I'm gonna play this track right now. Let's have a listen. If it works. Okay. Again, this gives me a like the lo-fi vibe. Okay. I think I like where it's going. Only thing that I hear is like it's becoming a little bit overpowered, the sound. I hear certain frequencies clash with each other. So definitely the mix, you need to work on the mix. Okay. All right. I listened to LL, a beat called Comet. It gives me like some type of, again, video game lo-fi type of vibe, which I think is really dope. I like the sounds you used. Again, the only thing I must say is in the beginning, I think you can build it up a little bit more before you actually let the beat drop. I think the bass and everything came a little bit too early. Also, you need to work on your mix because at a certain point, like different instruments come together and it sounded a little bit too overpowering. At least that's how I'm hearing it through my speaker. So try using some EQ. EQ a few certain sounds a little bit, like take the low end out a little bit so certain sounds don't clash because then it becomes overpowering. But other than that, I really like the sound. Again, kind of a lo-fi video game type of sound. I don't know why, but that's the vibe it gives me. To all the people trying to send their beats, you can go to musiciangoods.com/beat feedback. I can see a few people that are trying to send their beats, um, but for some kind of reason it doesn't send. You can also send an email to promotions@musiciangoods.com. So again, promotions@musiciangoods.com, and you can send your track there. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and also send your social media information so I can give you a shout out. And of course, attach your beat to the email. So I just listened to LL, Comet, dope beat, only dope beat so far. I'm gonna go to the next one. This one is by Doopy Beats, and the track is called Nikes. You can find him on BeatStars. Let's see if I can find his page. All right. Beatstars.com/Doopy Beats, KOBEYBATZ. You can find his music there. I'm going to have a listen to his track right now. Oh. Already digging this, already. I like your melody, man. Ooh. I like the switch up. Okay. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna cut off. This is again one of my favorites so far. By Kobe Beats, called Nikes. It's a kind of a gangsta style trap beat. I like everything. I like the rhythm you use for your drums. I like the sound you use. I like how the mix sounded. It sounded really, really clear. Not hearing anything that I didn't like. So definitely, this is a very dope beat. You can find him on beatstars.com/. Kobe Beats, Kobey Beats. Only dope beats so far. I haven't heard anything I don't like. All right, you can find him on Instagram. Produced by PROD by lower dash Kobe. All right, Kobey. You can find him on Instagram as well. I'm gonna go to the next one. This one is by a producer named Eclectic, and the beat is called LA Dreamin'. I'm gonna have a list of this one right now. Let's go. Okay, this is different. Yo, this is what I like. I think I've heard a few beats by this guy before, but I'm not sure. It's that West Coast groovy sound. This is really dope. This is really dope. Woo. Doing a thing on that synth. Yeah. Okay. It's got that West Coast groove. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut this off. This is by Eclectic, and the beat is called LA Dreamin', which is exactly what I'm thinking about when I hear this track. Kind of a DJ Quick, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg kind of style. I could definitely hear like a Snoop Dogg on top of this track. Okay. All right. Yeah. This just sounded very well put together. It sounded very complete. I like the arrangement of everything. It just makes sense that it builds up. It has a chorus. You add strings. You make it sound dynamic. It doesn't sound like the same thing over and over. To me, this is a very complete sounding track. Like, it sounds finished, basically. It's ready for someone to lay vocals on top of it. That's what it sounds like. So I think this is my favorite one so far by a producer named Eclectic, called LA Dreamin'. He didn't leave any social media information, unfortunately. But maybe if you look him up, Eclectic, maybe you can find something about him. But this is definitely a really, really dope track. I'm gonna go to the next one, and I think I'm gonna do 3 more, and then I'm gonna cut it off because I gotta keep moving. Eclectic Productions, actually, that's his name. Really dope beat. Keep doing your thing. Maybe I think I've heard you before, but I'm not sure. Maybe you were at the last session, the feedback session I did. But yeah, this is really dope stuff. I'm gonna go to the next one by Ice Tray. Let's see if I can find it. They actually sent me 3 different beats, so I don't know which one to listen to, but I'm gonna go for the first one you sent me. By Ice Tray. And the track is called Left Me. So I'm gonna have a listen to this right now. Okay. Okay. Listen to Ice Tray, a beat called Left Me. Again, this gives me lo-fi adventurous video game vibes. I don't know why. I've heard a few beats that sound kind of similar to this. I think it's a dope sound overall, but I do think you can add a little bit more changes to the track, like switch it up a little bit more, because it's starting to sound a little bit like the same thing, you know. But other than that, I like the main melody. I like the strings you used. I like the mix. It sounds good. The mix sounds good. The bass sounds good. Everything sounds good together in the mix. So your mixing is definitely on point. But I would say the only thing I could say is like try to switch it up a little bit more often. Like try to make it a little bit more dynamic. So you know, the listener keeps their interest, I guess. So I just listened to Ice Tray, SoundCloud.com, the Ice Tray, TREW. I'm gonna go on to the next track. I'm gonna do a few more and then I'm gonna cut it off. So I'm gonna go to a producer named Meg Beats. Let's see if I can open it. Yes, I can. All right, Meg Beats, and the track is called Earthquake, and you can find this on YouTube. His channel is called Meg Beats as well, MEGBTZ. So you can look him up. MEG Beats. That's hard. This beat is hard. The 808 is crazy, yo. I like the way it slides up. So again, that dark sound that woo, scared the shit out of me with that scream. Yeah, man, this beat is lit. This beat is lit. I'm listening to MEG Beats. You can find him on YouTube, youtube.com/MEG Beats with a Z. This is a very dope beat. The mix sounds very good. I don't hear any clashing. The melody is very dark. It gives me like a kind of a scary scene. Like again, it's a very cinematic beat. And in my opinion, if a beat gives me a certain vibe or a certain feeling, then it's a good beat because I can like, you know, if I was a rapper for example, and I get a certain like cinematic vibe from a certain beat, I can, you know, come up with ideas. So I think it's really good if a beat gives you a certain vibe and a certain, you know, visualization. Like, that's definitely what this one does to me. Um, yeah, it's a very dope beat. This one it gives me, it kind of scares me a little bit with that scream, but it's definitely dope. So MEG Beats, keep doing what you do, man. It's really dope stuff. You can find them on Instagram as well at MEG lower with a Z. I'm gonna go to the next one, and this is actually the last one I'm gonna be reviewing because I gotta keep it short. But if you want me to review your beats, I'm gonna be doing this once a month. So in February, I'll do another session. Follow me on Instagram at Melamain Official, and I will keep you posted on when I'll be doing the next feedback session. Also, follow Musician Goods on Instagram to stay informed. I'm gonna go to the next and final track by a producer named Trill Deal, and the beat is called Slimy. Let's have a listen.
Real deal.
Ooh. I like this as well. So far, one thing I can say is I'm not really hearing the 808 come through. I'm not sure if you use the 808, but if you did, I'm not really hearing it. So maybe you can EQ the kick, like separate the kick from the 808 a little bit more. Like remove a little bit of the really low end of the kick. So we can hear the 808 a little bit better. And you need to boost your 808 a little bit more because I'm not really hearing your 808. I do like the melody. I like the sound you use. This one as well gives me the kind of a horror movie, dark type of vibe. Just like a few other tracks that I heard today. And I think it's a sound that's very popular. I think it's a sound that's really dope. And I think it's a sound that a lot of rappers would definitely fuck with. So this was Trill Deal. The beat is called Slimy. I don't see any social media information, but you can. He goes by the name of Trill Deal Beats with a Z as well. Dope stuff. Keep doing what you do. Try to work a little bit more on your mixing. I want to hear that 808 come through a little bit better because I'm not really hearing it right now. So I'm not sure if you've actually used the 808 or if it's just a kick with a very low end feel to it. So if you did use the 808, try and bring it out a little bit more so I can hear it better. But I like the sounds you use. I like the melody you created. It gives me a dark kind of horror movie type of feel, which I like. So definitely keep doing what you do. I'm going to end the session with this track. If you've missed out, if you didn't have a chance for me to review your track, I'm gonna be doing this once a month. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Melamain. Follow me on Instagram, Instagram at Melamain Official. Also follow Musician Goods. Check them out if you're looking for high quality drum samples for your beats. If you want to improve your beats, you should definitely go to musiciangoods.com because they sell a whole bunch of high quality drum kits in all genres. So it doesn't matter if you make electronic dance music, if you make hip hop, if you make lo-fi hip hop, they got everything. So if you need drums, go to musiciangoods.com. Also for other dope merchandise for a producer, you should definitely go to Musician Goods. Follow them on Instagram as well. And I'm going to end the session here. Guys, thank you for the beats. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, of course. I only heard dope tracks today. I'm very satisfied with what I heard. So you guys keep it going. That's all I got to say. So thank you for watching, guys. To the next one. Peace.